Hello, welcome. It is Sunday. It's another week for a Used and Abused podcast. We will have Nicole join us momentarily. She is finishing up some stuff for the show right now. While we're waiting for her, I'm going to go ahead and welcome everybody. So far, we've got Danny in the chat, and we've also got R2 in the chat. Welcome. And I'm going to go ahead and get some business taken care of that I normally get taken care of. And then I do have an announcement for those of you that actually followed our racing podcast at one time. So let's go ahead and get on with the housekeeping. Again, thank you everyone for joining tonight. Thank you Adam Goswick from A Certain Point of View podcast for creating our new remix logo. Check out our ATSW family. The Sidebar Cantina live every Monday on YouTube at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Also on Wednesdays is the ATSW The Escape Pod on live Wednesdays, 7:05 Eastern Time. Also, there is another one called Stranger Things Has Happened with Luna Girl and Dawn Dallas Nooch, and they go every other Saturday. They are watching the show Stranger Things Has Happened, and they are breaking down each episode for each season. It's really good. Also, they're on YouTube is Layman's Terms on YouTube. Go give him a like and a subscribe because he talks about anything and everything. Also, Swede Studios and Explicit Noise are also on YouTube. Orange and Fett Show are available on Spotify and now available on Apple Podcasts, iTunes. Go to bio.link/Red5 to find more exciting podcasts. Believe me, there's one for everybody. And all used and abused links can be found in the show notes pinned at the top of our X page, or go to bio.link/used and abused pod. Now, let's go ahead. Oh, wrong one. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Still learning how to work this. So now let's go ahead and, as I said, for all of those who tuned in when we were going real early Tuesday morning for a racing podcast when we broke down not only NASCAR, but also F1. As you know, if you followed us, one of their drivers, Martin Truex Jr., had a longtime girlfriend named Sherry Pollock, who was for the last 9 years had been battling ovarian cancer. They were the spearheads for the catwalk, what you call it, fund. And she actually had spearheaded more research for childhood cancer. Sadly, she passed away this morning and lost her battle against ovarian cancer. Our prayers go out to her family, go out to also Martin, who was a longtime boyfriend of hers. And honestly, it's fuck cancer. I'm sorry, but fuck cancer. I've had so much. Yeah, it's not right. But that was the announcement. Like I said, she is not known to most people unless you do watch NASCAR. Now, I don't know her outside NASCAR. She may be known outside NASCAR, but I just know her within the NASCAR community. So, and yes, as Danny said, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you, Danny. And also hit the bell to be notified when we go live. Now, as I said, we'll be waiting for a bit. Nicole is finishing up some stuff for tonight's main topic. So let's go ahead, and I've done everything I need. So if there's any other comments or questions or anything that you may want us to answer about tonight's topic or anything, go ahead and put them in the chat, and we will be covering the main topic here shortly. Let's go ahead and again, hopefully we don't have very many in the chat right now, but hopefully we'll have more join us as we go on with the night. And just a little thing, a little background. Yes, the night's topic is actually one of our favorites. And we'll get more in depth once Nicole is able to join us. Hello, Kenny. Welcome. Welcome. We're just waiting for Nicole to finish up some stuff, and then we'll get going with our topic tonight. Again, thanks everyone. I hope that we do have more join tonight. It is going to be one great topic. All right, give me one moment, please. Okay, sorry. I thought there was something that was said, and I've got to open something up on my phone. So we're doing it live, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing it live. So, you think. We're doing it live, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, sorry about that. My phone's volume was up. So, yeah, you think I'd be prepared after doing all this, but I am not prepared at all. It's pretty bad when you're not prepared for your own show. It really is. I mean, golly. Hopefully I'll get better. It's always better. There's always room for improvement for me. So, always. So, anyhow, well, you know what? I guess we'll just kind of, I don't know, kind of just wait. I've done everything that I think I have lined up for tonight, all the announcements and whatnot. So hopefully tonight you'll all enjoy what we have planned. Hello, Ubaldo. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, Ubaldo. We're just waiting. We're going to get started here shortly with our main topic tonight. I'm just sitting here talking just to bide time. So just to bide time. So once we get ready, we'll go ahead and actually get it going. So I know last week we did mention that we were going to do a couple of new movies, which would have been Mamma Mia 2. Unfortunately, due to a very busy week, we did change topics. And this one is actually one that was going to follow. So we'll go ahead. Oh, good. You can help me bide the time.
Yeah, I saw you struggling.
Thank you.
Even my voice is all fucked up from this goddamn head cold freaking allergy bullshit.
I know, but you always get it though.
Fuck. So sick of this shit.
I know.
Swear to God, get down and have a gun near me. I just put a bullet in my fucking head.
No, let's not do that. That's not on the menu.
God, it is with me.
Anyways, well, not with me. Nothing much.
I know you did the fuck cancer, and I agree. Fuck cancer.
Yeah.
I've had family members. You've had family members.
Yeah.
And then we've had celebrities and stuff who passed on because of it.
Yeah. Yep.
I just came on to brag a little bit, first of all.
Go ahead.
Your Patriots are losing to Miami.
I figured because Miami and them,
that's why I think the Patriots.
I know, but you know what?
All, hey, you know what? Guess what team is 2-0?
Yours.
Exactly.
Well, we know who the better team is right now, don't we?
Yeah, exactly. And the fact I'm probably going to win this week's fantasy football league or fantasy football week.
Nice.
Knock Brady out.
Nice. But, hi, Mrs. R2.
Yep. Yeah. So Yeah. But yeah, I decided to close the door, lock the door, so I didn't have a little much.
A little shadow.
Yeah, I'm a little shadow command, because
Yeah,
he likes to go even where Papa goes.
I know he's Papa's. He's Papa's shadow because he likes Papa.
I guess he won't hit me in a week. I guarantee it.
Oh, I'm sure he won't.
I know a lot of people. Obviously, everybody knows I went to Nevada to help my daughter and stuff with the grandkids. She goes into surgery on the 25th, so 1 week from tomorrow. She'll have the surgery here, and yeah, we'll go from there.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
doctor's still saying she should be out 3 months. If that's the case, then I should be hopefully back in Arizona sometime in January
okay.
and back on the show in June.
Oh, so you're taking till June off? Okay. Well, okay. All right. All right.
Suppose I may just take the whole. I just may take the whole freaking year off.
Oh, okay.
I still haven't decided yet.
I can tell.
Like I said, I knew you were struggling, so I decided to jump in real quick and help out a little bit here.
Well, before you leave, let me bring Nicole in so you can say hi to her. Hi,
Hey,
Nicole.
Hi.
Jumped in.
Anyways, yeah, well, I just did it because you were struggling, and
Sorry.
no, you're fine, Nicole.
Tay's all off. I'm like
I know.
changing
Kim's never
subjects, changing everything, and I'm just like,
It was my fault. Yeah, it was my fault. I was not prepared for the original topic, so it's on me now this week. It's not on you, Nicole.
That's
it's
okay.
on me.
We have something definitely ready then for future. That's for sure.
Yes, me too.
Yeah. All right.
Well, hello,
Anyway.
Scott, and hello to everybody in the chat. Scott, we cannot wait for you to come back, and we are definitely praying for Hannah. So,
yeah, well,
Hannah, as you're listening, we're thinking of you and praying for you.
Yeah, she's at work.
Well, when Hannah hears this, okay?
She's driving that 2-story house. Yeah, they'll be fun to drive. They're not fun. They're not fun to look in your rearview mirror in a little pickup truck and see him coming behind you. It's not fun.
No.
Well, anyways, but when she listens to this,
yeah. All right, Kim, kick me out.
And it's so good to see you, Scott.
I feel like crap right now.
All right. Well, you get better, and I'm going to go ahead and put you backstage now, Scott. Thanks for jumping in.
You're welcome.
There.
Hello.
I'm glad he jumped in.
I'm sorry. I think, so I work today. So everybody who's with me today, I work today. Been working on my weekend to work is always a little bit harder. So when we have to rejuggle, I was like, oh God, I gotta reshuffle real quick.
Yeah, I
was all prepared for another thing, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work.
Yeah, well,
that's what we do.
Yes, well,
we're good at shuffling around here at
we are.
Reviews. We really are.
Yeah.
We make it work.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So, but it was good to see Scott. We miss him. We do miss him.
Yep.
And no, you're not gone forever, dude.
No.
She said no. Okay, and I back her.
Yes, exactly. No, you're not gone. All right. So let me go ahead and get this up. I did get the outline.
I know, and I got as much as I could, updated as much as I could, because I know that you and I again, we just have I know so much. So much more I wanted to talk about, but that's okay. I think we're just gonna enjoy. Thank you to everybody that's coming to hang out tonight, and we're just gonna have fun, just us girl chatting and geeking out about Dirty Dancing and Patrick Swayze.
Oh
me, I got a good photo. Trust me. Kim's gonna be turning red, and Scott's gonna be like, wait a minute, hold up, bring me back in, and I'm gonna go.
Yep. All right. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. So I'm excited. So were you like me when we were little? Was this one of your favorites, even when you were young?
Yes, it was. And
oh yes, Nicholas Backyard Tars. I absolutely love that. We're gonna somebody has to tell Cam that. Cam, can you put that up on there?
Which one?
Nicholas, backyard TARDIS. I love it. Oh man. Nobody puts Bub in the corner.
Yes.
That's right.
That's right.
I'll have to clip that and send that to Cam Ray.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire.
Uh-huh. And yeah, if you want to, we already mentioned the topic tonight.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to find the pictures that are on the list. I'm working on it.
But if you were a fan, everybody in the chat, were you a fan of this when it originally came out in 1987? We were youngsters, but when it came out, I can remember, I always loved this movie. I loved dancing movies, period. So I also loved Footloose. I loved Lambada, the Forbidden Dance. And then Dirty Dancing, though, was the one that really, it's like neck and neck with Footloose,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, if you want to have a really good double feature, I would highly suggest Dirty Dancing and Footloose. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I completely agree.
And actually, they really do complement, because when you think about it, like Dirty Dancing is one of those that's a summer movie, which is in the end, it's going into fall like we are right now.
Yeah.
Versus Footloose is at the end of the school year, prom time, and it's getting nice mix.
Yeah. Yep. So let's go ahead and see if we can
say, I know I did good this week.
Yes.
I actually did them all in folders like I normally do. Last week was a little messy.
That's good.
I try to help out the best I can around here. Oh my gosh, my hair's like a little bit crazy. I'm telling you guys, I did not have time for anything tonight.
That's because it's my fault. We changed it right at the last minute.
It's all good. That's okay, because now we are prepared for something really extra special that will be coming later this either year or towards February. So
yeah. So, but yes, and yeah, let me show the movie poster here. There we go.
There we go. The movie poster.
Yes,
Look, I remember how gorgeous that was.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so simple and beautiful, and yet, oh my.
Yeah, I love the when Kmart first opened there in Elko. The first thing I did is went to get the VHS, and I wore that.
Oh my gosh.
I wore that VHS out.
I know we had it on VHS. I'm pretty sure we had it on VHS. DVD. Definitely have it on DVD and Blu-ray. I love Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
This just looking at the poster makes my makes my makes it nice and crispy and warm in here.
Yeah.
So Dirty Dancing came out May 12th, 1987 in Canes. However, it did not come out for us until August 21st of that year.
Yep.
So 10 years after Star Wars.
Yeah.
See? 10 years different. You get Leia and then you get Baby.
Baby, exactly.
And nobody puts Leia in the corner either, just so we're all on the same page.
Exactly.
I am surprised. So I'm taking a special note. Thank you, Mrs. R2. You can let R2 and JT knows. They always like to talk about budgets and things. And we don't talk about budgets and things, but I noticed this one and I went, wait, what? And then I couldn't believe it. So I had to bring it up. Guess how much do you think this budget was?
Probably maybe $1 million, if even that, back in the day.
No. It was only $6 million.
Oh my gosh.
Right? $6 million. And guess what the box office was?
I don't even know.
214 million. That's a huge payback. Huge.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
But everything, the way they put the movie together, the scenery, it just it worked.
Yes, it does.
And the storyline, it just all worked together.
I know, it is absolutely. When I saw that, when I was grabbing this movie poster up and it was right there next to it, I was like, oh, And then I just couldn't believe it. And I'm like, I'm going to take a say thank you to, after the weekend on Monday night to check them out. I'll give them a shout out because they are awesome, because this is normally one of their things. But I had to share it because I just thought, oh my gosh, they have really, it caught my eye. So before we move on, though, I want to add a really cool fun fact about this, and that this is loosely based off of the screenwriter Eleanor Bergstein's real life. I want her real life.
Well, yeah.
Man. But it was
girl.
loosely based. Okay.
Yeah.
Very loosely. So Eleanor Bernstein has been known to say that she has spent her summer in the Catskills. Her father was also a doctor, and she did actually go by baby. And naturally, she loved to dirty dance. So, I had to include that fun fact. When I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, I think I have one that everybody would actually enjoy. That I didn't know that one. So yeah.
That's awesome. All right, let's
Shall
go.
we go to Kellerman's?
Yes. Now that is, let's go back here. All right. No. Cancel. Hello. We're going to need to go back. Okay. Oh, not that far back. All right, let's go back this way. There we go. Come on. But there. Photos for the show. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, Kim, well, we're going to Kellerman's here, ladies and gentlemen. Give me just a moment. Kellerman's will soon appear.
Well.
And we have Kellerman's.
Yep.
There we go.
Two.
Yes. Then the movie.
Oh, we'll get there, Danny. I promise. That was the original photo. Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. And now let's go ahead and do the now. Oh, come on. Work with me.
Hi, Isaac. You're good. We're just getting really started. You're just in time for the main event. We haven't even gotten to the pictures of Patrick Swayze. I mean, of baby. I mean, whoever you want to see. Could be Penny.
Yeah, could be.
Fun fact, did you know that you could go visit Kellerman's?
I didn't.
Did you know you can actually go stay at the resort?
I did not.
And did you know that you and I are going to have to go there now?
Yes, I do know that.
So that's why I wanted to make sure I included this photo, because look, they actually have the sign, and I was watching a behind the scenes, and you can actually, they have everything really nicely out, marked, like, so you can see where all the very specific scenes are and everything. And yes, you can go and stay at Kellerman's, and they actually hold Dirty Dancing theme weekends.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I know. And from what I heard, where their family stayed, you can sleep up to 6 people.
Oh, wow.
Girls' weekend. Woo! Who's going? In the chat, who's going with us? Who's going? Because we are I'm like, this actually has been on my bucket list actually for the last few years, since I found out that Kellerman's was a real thing and that we could actually go stay there.
That is
Dirty Dancing weekends. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. My heart has just been like, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, now mine. Because I didn't even know it existed. I just thought it was a stage or something Hollywood put together.
Yep. It's actually in Pembroke, Virginia. Not New York, but in Virginia.
Oh, nice.
I know. That's like, I want to go there. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I guess Danny doesn't want to go. I was waiting. I thought, man, they'd all be on the wagon this week.
Yeah.
Let's go. They all wanted to go to Scotland with us last week.
I know.
That's okay. We still like them.
Yes.
But yes, so Kellerman's is a real deal. So curious, if you were going to Kellerman's, okay, this is for both the chat. Oh, yes, Diana, Mrs. R2 is going. Yes. I knew she'd go. She's awesome. I just know she would go. She would have fun. We would have fun. So for the chat and for Kim, okay, you go to Kellerman's. What is one thing you want to do? Besides, here's the thing. Besides Dirty Dance, what do you want? Do you want to go try and wig? Do you want to go get some cha-cha classes? But it's not Dirty Dance with Patrick Swayze, y'all. You have to get a different answer.
I say all the above. I say let's start with the cha-cha classes and then go do the wigs.
Oh my gosh, doesn't that crack you up that they were trying on like wigs?
Yeah.
I'm like, why are they trying on wigs? But I
Yeah.
guess it would be fun, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if you're at a Comic-Con and you're like, they have something set up, maybe I would do it. I would do it
Yeah.
just for the heck of it, right? For costumes.
Yeah.
Danny almost went once. Dude, I'm going. This is my dream is to go to Kellerman's.
Yes.
My dream is absolutely my dream. So, shall we merengue
Yes.
over to some characters?
Yes.
And this week I changed it up.
Okay.
I thought you and I would really enjoy as we talk about each character, as we talk about their character development as well as the theme within it, and just enjoy. And I know Danny is going to love it when we get to this first character because he sets our soul on fire.
Okay, I gotta find out. Let's advance that one.
Bye-bye, Kellerman's. Everyone say goodbye to Kellerman's.
Yeah.
Da 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 sa dee, da da da.
Let me go ahead.
Danny's gonna flamingo. Dude.
Oh, nice. I'll add this back here in a moment. I gotta get the picture up.
Good.
So
I'm trying to remember. Part of me wants to look up the lyrics. Bye-bye, Kellerman's. The night,
I know.
Tune in just one last chorus. Visitors, staff, and guest.
Yeah. Oh no. Now what did I do? Mess it up again? Now I can't get it to work.
I think you just thought of Patrick Swayze and your heart went, woo!
Yeah, I think so. So now I've got to reopen it.
Scott's like, wait, let me get rid of those photos real quick. Let me get rid of those ones. Let me replace them. Put some clothes on that man. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Mrs. R2. I think you just reminded me of something. Thank you.
Okay. There it is. Now. All right. So let's do this one.
I tried to number as best as I could.
Okay. Oh, hey, yeah.
She's like, yeah, Nicole did good.
So let's
excited, y'all. She knows.
Let's go ahead and share this one.
I wouldn't start with that one.
Okay. So do you need me to start with another one or this one?
I would start with number 1.
I think that is number 1. Let me see before I share it because I removed it from the screen. So let's see if that is. It says beginning.
Beginning. That's the one.
Okay.
I think for the rest of them, I did 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you did 2, 3, 4. Yep. Yeah, you did beginning and then 2, 3, 4. So come on. Let's work here.
I was still getting from work to this, to that, to then, to then.
Oh, yeah. This is when he shows up. And yeah, this is the part that I like. Let me handle the dance and you put your pickle on
Pickle on the plate. I love it.
That's what he's talking to Robbie, one of the waiters there.
But you can really see what I like here, though, is that we can kind of see right now he's a little extra cocky.
Yes, he is.
Prideful. And he's definitely got a little bit of growing to do.
Mm-hmm.
We know who the main character is. We're not taking away from her. However, I think there is definitely some character development and we can see some change in Johnny throughout the movie.
Yes, we can. Yep. Okay, let's see if we can go to the next one. Nope, won't let me. Darn it.
It's okay. Hey, everyone's just gonna enjoy watching Johnny Depp right now. Oh, not Johnny Depp. Johnny Castle.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Oh, I love that. That's when he's beginning to teach her.
Sure, to dance. This is when, yeah.
Handsome he is. The arms, his focus.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that Patrick Swayze in real life was a dancer before he became an actor?
Yes, he was, because his mom was a dancer and his dad taught him how to ride horses.
There you go. Yep. See? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's something.
Yeah, he is.
Man. I love the fact that he did this movie.
I do too.
He got to show us exactly what he could do.
Yes.
Other than Chippendales.
Yes, exactly.
An SNL skit, y'all. Just hang in there, okay?
Yeah. Yep. But yes, I thought this movie really showcased his dance ability and his dance talent. So let's go ahead and pop over.
Should we go on there?
Yeah. Let's go to the next one. Oh, gotta remember. Woo! Oh yeah. This is after the night at the hotel where they went to perform. I can't remember the Sherman's Hotel or Sheridan's Hotel. I can't remember. Mm-hmm. But this is after that night, and
night.
Yeah. This is the night that they really get together. They're trying to get together before then because of the Penny situation, but this is when they really get together.
Uh-huh. They sure did.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you, that was quite the scene. I know we're going to be getting to them just very specifically, but that was quite the scene. But he is quite the
hunk. Yep.
Should we just tell them now that next week we're going to be fangirling over Patrick Swayze again?
Sure, why not?
Okay, now y'all know. You're going to see Patrick Swayze 2 weeks in a row.
Next week we're doing another one of his movies, Ghost, with Whoopi
Goldberg. That's a whole nother inferno.
Yeah. Yes, that is. More to come on that.
Next week.
Yep.
Ubaldo says we need to call the fire department. It is getting hot in here. Yes, it is. And we haven't even gotten to baby yet.
No.
Patrick Swayze? Woo! Okay. So we know he's a good waiter, but we know he's a great dancer.
Yeah.
So my dad tells me he has to go, he's going to go get a hose to hose us down. Great. Thankfully, I'm not at home.
All right.
I'm an adult now. Seriously.
I know.
We've all been waiting for this, okay?
Yeah.
Seriously. But he does have really good character, okay, you guys? He has really grown even to this moment. Yeah. Even here, he's really actually, you know what? Let's talk about this, because this is actually a big moment in the movie. It's one of the bigger moments when he's trying to express to her about, and he's actually working through it himself. Don't you agree? Like he's trying to come to terms with what he was and what he is becoming or has. Yeah. Like he knows that he used to be a certain way and he doesn't want to be that way anymore. Does that make sense?
It does. And it's the same with her. She had to basically follow what her dad and mom wanted her to do. Right. But yet her sister really didn't have to follow that, but she had to. Mm-hmm. And so both of them at this point are trying to really realize who they really are and what they really want to do after this summer. Mm-hmm. And it's fun. It's interesting that the two main characters actually are on what I call a personal journey, trying to figure out who they really are. Right. And then they end up going through their personal journeys together through dance.
Right. Yes.
Because and it's all because of the Penny situation.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh my gosh. It is everything. Shall we move on, or do we just want to reminisce this one a little bit longer? Just
Oh.
a little bit longer. Sorry, I can't help myself.
This is my
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah, this is another one of my favorites.
that close up of him I had to share, and I know you know why. Look at those eyes. Look at him sparkle.
Uh-huh.
Like his hair is no longer greased back. He's more natural, more authentic. Somehow he became hotter in the long run. How does that happen? He did.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is actually at the very, very last scene.
Mm-hmm.
Where he finally figures out who he is and where he wants to go from here.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so now we got to go back and do.
All right, shall we get to our main character? Oh, and I want to make a special note though before we head out to our next character. Because Patrick Swayze at this age, because this will actually segue into actually what we were just talking about anyways, who we're about to change over to.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Swayze, actually, when he began this movie, he was 34. No, yes, he was 34 playing a 26-year-old.
Yeah.
In this movie.
Yep, he was.
But he was gorgeous. And other characters that could have played him, they were looking at Val Kilmer, Billy Zane, just to name a couple other people that could have actually taken that spot. But no. Bergstein actually had picked up Swayze for the role of Johnny based off his eyes. She loved his eyes, his hooded eyes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so that last picture with his eyes like bright like that, I'm like, I thought it was just perfect. It would tie a hand in hand.
Oh yeah. Oh, did I know?
And speaking of his co-star, Jennifer Grey, of course, plays Baby. And as you pull that up, I'll throw out this time. She was actually 26 and she was going to play a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
And yes, I just said that 26 and 17. Yes, y'all, cool yourselves, cool your jets. Okay. Different time, different place.
Yes, exactly.
My dad would have said no too. Just so y'all know. That's okay. We'll just
there we go.
But look at her.
Yeah.
Look at the beginning.
Yeah.
She did actually have really good confidence, I feel, though.
She did. She did.
Even at the beginning, because she kind of already knew what she really wanted, and she wanted to help others. And I thought that she had really good heart. Even at the beginning, I liked her character. She had heart.
Yep, she did. She really did.
A couple of people that were supposed to could have possibly played the role instead of Jennifer Grey was Winona Ryder and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh.
And of course, Sarah Jessica Parker was also in Girls Want to Have Fun. So she also did another 1980s dance movie. Yep. But I think this worked out. I think it really worked out. This was meant for Patrick Swayze and for Jennifer Grey.
It was. It was. And the two of them, well, we'll get to it later.
Mm-hmm.
So. Had to take a drink.
Water break.
There. Yeah. Water break. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and I'll move on to the next one. That way, if it messes up, I won't.
Okay. No, you're good.
Oh, I like this one too. This is the best one because
I had to include this. I thought this was perfect because this way we could see her transition.
Yep.
Look at her growing.
Yep. She started to learn dance here. She finally halfway mastered it here, finally mastered it here. And then by the end, she had finally progressed as a character and had actually knew at that time what she wanted.
And to my dad, we will be talking about that once we get to the to them together. We will bring that. We will circle around. I'm just making
Yes.
note
Yes.
to my dad that we are going
Yeah.
to circle back to that.
Yes, we will.
What I really though love about this though is that not only do we see her grow, we see her soften.
Yeah.
She was very she really did loosen up
She did.
a lot. And I love the fact that we got to see her grow and just become her own.
Yeah.
Really growing her skin, because I think that's what we're always doing, right? In life, we're
Yep.
always trying to get better, to be better.
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead here. Oh,
yeah,
this
look
is,
at her here. Because even here, you could see, like, even as her dancer, she was like all like extra makeup and extra
Yeah.
hair up versus, you know, her natural self.
Yeah.
You know, being who she
is. She
who she
tried.
is.
Yeah. She tried. Yeah. She wasn't being who she really was. It was she's being somebody else because she had stepped into somebody else's shoes at this time
Right.
to go over and basically save Johnny from losing his job at Kellerman's. And so
Yes.
she stepped up to help, just like she said in the first part of the movie, I want to help people.
Well, in this case, it was Penny's that she stood in
Penny's.
for.
Yeah,
But
it was.
I think she did it more for him. Although I
Yeah.
think she had really good heart that she, while she didn't know Penny, I think she wanted to help Penny.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah. And she knew she could help Penny this way.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And just like him, look at that. Look at the
Yep.
smile. Look at their faces.
Yeah. She finally gets to be herself
Mm-hmm.
without having to live up to anybody's measurements. She gets to be herself, cut loose, and do what she likes to do the most.
Well, and I see her and you see that smile, just like he had that smile, that sparkle in the eye.
Yep.
And it's just so lovely and wonderful. And I mean, I want to be baby. Okay. Where's my Johnny? I don't know, but I want to be baby. I want her all of her clothes. The only time I ever want my hair that length, but I want the dress. I want it all. Don't have myself a Johnny yet, but you know, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'll just go to Kellerman's.
Yeah. Why not?
In there, it's all good.
Yeah. All right. All right. So let's go ahead.
Shall we? Let's talk about her family. I feel like her family.
Yes.
This is because we talked about baby, you know, real quick, I guess before we move on to that one though, is that I think for baby, again, you were talked about this a little bit when we were talking about Johnny, is that her theme for her personally was that she was growing into herself, and we got to see her journey.
Yeah.
And they interluded in the sense that they duetted in a sense in that, you know, and learning about their lives through dance and who they are. And I love that.
Yes, I did too. All right, so let's go ahead and I'll pull up the picture of the family here.
Yeah, because I feel like though in the family, that's where we really get a really deep into some of the themes. You know, we have the regular family theme, but I feel like we really got to see them in another way.
Yep. So I think I might have to go. Yep, I have to go all the way back out. So let's just go all the way back out here. There we go. Baby's family. Here we go.
I left it simple.
Yes. So here's the first one. I'll pop it up here. And this is when they're at a gathering just shortly after they get there. And she's not really liking it, not really enjoying it. So she's kind of off. And this is where Kellerman, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kellerman. And Kellerman's talking to her dad about a certain, what they call a bungalow bunny.
We will be getting to that soon.
Yeah. So
we will be talking about bungalow bunnies tonight.
Yes, we will.
Well-
So that's what this is.
But I want to make a couple special notes here. Okay. Real quick. Jake Hausman is played by the legendary actor Jerry Orbach. And then Kelly Bishop, who was also in Gilmore Girls, later on is Marjorie Hausman. But notice where she's standing. She's standing between them.
Yep.
Arm around, standing between them. And as she blooms, she comes on the outside.
Yep.
Right? She grows into who she is. She really does. And so I think kudos to the director to really think about, let's put her here in this stance, because then later on when we see her growing, we'll see that she's really become into her own.
Yep.
And I think that's so important that we got to see her story. And then we also got to see them grow as parents too.
Yep. So, all right, let's go ahead. Well, darn. Okay, we're flipping between screens here. There we go.
Oh, this is Lisa.
Yes.
Played by Jane Brucker. We get to really see her grow here too.
We do.
As a character, not even just as a sister, which I do have a photo for just that too.
Yeah. But yes, we actually do. I think she's the one that surprised me the most from where she started to where she ended, because
how so?
Well, because she thought that, to me, this is just my opinion, she thought that she could get anything she wanted.
True.
And she found out that she can't. She can't have everything she wanted. So, and she always thought, well, how can I be either better than my sister, or how can I be better than everybody else?
Right.
But yet throughout the show, she finds out that, hey, this is not the way to be, and she starts growing as a character, especially when she finds out that the love of her life is actually not the love of her life. And we'll cover that later. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's coming. I gotta get a picture for that.
That's part of the movie. That's on its way.
Well, and I feel like she was very materialistic too.
Yeah.
This was her, like, baby was the one, like, nope, it's about others. And that was another thing, that for baby, it was about others. She wasn't always really about herself. She was really thinking about, third world countries. She was thinking about other things, versus her sister was looking at more like the materialistic things. And they both grew into who they were becoming in their stay at Kellerman's.
Yep. So now let me go ahead, because I did actually do the separate screens here. So there we go. There
it's coming. Yep. And I do have that other moment coming also in another photo later. But
and this is where that famous saying comes in that everybody's been chatting about in the chat. This is at the end when Johnny comes in and tells his parents nobody puts baby in a corner.
But I love the way they are Marjorie's looking at him.
Yeah. It's like they found their love all over again.
Yes. And I love look at how gorgeous they are.
Yeah.
Y'all, like, I want to dress like this. I love their clothes. I just love this whole scene. It's just beautiful and it's wonderful and it's exciting.
It is.
Okay, I accidentally put a photo. I switched two photos on accident. I just realized it.
That's okay.
You'll notice in a second. Okay, so this was supposed to be before that last one, because this was with Lisa, and this is with the theme of sisters.
Yes.
Because at the beginning, they were definitely not being very sisterly to each other. They were sisters. They loved each other, but they didn't like each other.
Yeah.
And here, they like each other. And she's telling her that she can be pretty in her own way.
Yep. Yeah.
And I think that's very important. You have a sister,
I had one, yeah.
Yes, sorry. So you probably understand that, like that feeling of sisterhood, and you guys probably didn't always agree all the time, but I'm sure that But I bet you guys had moments like this
We did.
that you guys still came back around and
Yeah.
always.
Yeah. Well, and one of them, just to sidebar off of this
Yeah,
this
go
picture,
for it.
one of them that we kind of had together is her and I did one thing together that we both liked. And if anybody knows of it, it's clogging, which is double taps, kind of a not tap dance, but a step up from tap dance with double taps. And her and I liked it so much that not only did we do it together, but we also together did a duet. She helped me make it up. She says, let's do this and this. I says, okay. And we came together just like these two finally did. We finally came together as sisters because
Aw.
we figured out that, hey, we both like this. And I missed it when she wasn't with me in clogging because that was the one thing we got to do together. The one thing that we
Aw.
could really be sisters on.
That is wonderful. What a wonderful story to share. And about dancing.
Yeah.
I love it. It's perfect. That's so sweet. Aww. But yes, I felt like this was an important theme, and that
It
was of
was.
sisterhood and not only seeing Lisa grow, but them grow as sisters.
Yep. And I think this was actually the two that I related to the most.
Hmm.
So, all right, let's go ahead. Next one. Oh, and there's that one.
Yep, her and her dad.
Dad. Yep. This is him. Go ahead.
As someone who is a daddy's girl, I get this. I get this. I understood even as I was really young when this movie came out. Not gonna tell y'all, okay? Anyways, but even as like I think as a teenager and as a young adult, and then as whatever. Anyways, I always understood this relationship between father-daughter. And then also I understood how it grew as she grew and as the dad grew also. And my dad can now comment. It's easy. But I understood it. I did understand it.
Yeah.
Because guess what? It is the middle of the night and I need help and I'm a teenager. I'm going with my dad. That's just what the way that would have been.
Yeah.
My dad was not a doctor, but my dad was also and still is there. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was an awesome picture too when they're going up to Kellerman's.
Oh, I love that picture.
Yeah.
And again, I think I might have accidentally flip-flopped wrong, but that's okay. There's going to be another one of them.
Yes.
I did like this one of her and Marjorie.
Oh, I did too.
A couple of things I like about this, and I don't know about you, but I love the fact that they showed them together doing something that they both liked and enjoyed.
Yes. Yes. I did too.
My own parents do things together. My own grandparents, my late grandma with my grandfather did things together. They bowled and they golfed. And then my own parents, they do, they like bands and all that stuff. So they, I think that was always something very important to me. So I saw this, I'm like, oh, I gotta include that because I thought that was really good. And I loved how she looked at him.
Oh, yes. You can tell that she looked, yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so let's go. Well, come on, let's click on the screen first so we can change the picture.
Oh, yeah, but the next one's going to pull the heartstrings. There it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
This is just after everything with Penny went down, and he's not talking to her. And in this picture, he's sitting at the lake and she's going, basically, I know I'm not who you thought I was, but but you're not who I thought you were either.
Right. Because they're both growing. They're both evolving.
Yep.
And I think she had him on such a pedestal.
Yeah.
That when a few details changed.
Yeah.
And she changed, things just kind of look different.
Yeah, they did. They did.
And they had to really come in to find out the truth. And of course, we both know in the long run, he finds out the truth.
Yes, he does.
And he realized, nope, my daughter was right the whole time.
Exactly.
To take from Mrs. Doubtfire the whole time.
Exactly.
And she really did have his best interest, really.
Yeah.
Like she really did. She was and really using the ethics her parents have taught her, about loyalty and respect and privacy and love.
Yeah, exactly. So,
man, I was waiting. I thought my dad was going to have a 2 cents dad into that one. Sorry. I'm sure he will later.
Oh, I'm sure of it. Okay. Now I can change pictures here. Oh, I think that's the end of it.
I think we're ready to. I think it's time to talk about some bungalow bunnies and some watermelons and
yeah.
Let's talk about some of the staff.
Yes.
Let's talk about life at Kellerman's.
Yes. So let's go ahead here. We'll do. If I can get back to the main page here. So there we go. Now
we did a concert last weekend. That's we did go to a concert last weekend.
All right. I think this is the first one. Yes.
There she is.
There's the bungalow bunny.
But look at Johnny and then look at his cousin looking at them.
Yes, that is his cousin in the background.
I don't know if his cousin is envious of this moment or if he's like, dude, you need to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Like, I think it might have been more like, dude, stay out of trouble. This one's trouble. This is trouble.
Uh-huh.
And she wants trouble.
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is who you do not want to be with.
Exactly. And the bungalow bunny.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh. Are we going to explain that now or are we going to explain it later?
I think we're going to wait because I know there's another photo coming up. There should be another photo coming up.
Okay.
If not, we'll circle back.
Okay, that's fine. We'll explain.
I know there's a few more with her. That's why.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll explain bungalow bunnies here in a few minutes. All right.
Oh, look, Robbie. That weasel.
Yeah, exactly. He is a weasel.
I'm so glad her dad figured it out. That looks wasn't everything, that you could be preppy and be wrong all at the same time.
Yeah.
Or you can dress, not that he's preppy, that you dress nice.
Yes.
And you can still be wrong. Like you can still have the wrong intentions.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I look here and it looks good, right? By all accounts, this is good. And then that snake.
Yes. Exactly. Big time snake.
And Robbie Gould, by the way, was played by Max Cantor.
Oh, okay.
And also, he treated them differently. He definitely treated Lisa differently than Baby.
He did.
Even though I feel like I think Baby was more mature than Lisa in the sense of real life things versus material things.
Yeah.
Although it's not saying that Lisa didn't have certain goals, because she definitely had, if this would have been 1960s was different,
It was.
Because honestly, if 1940s, 1930s, Lisa's goals would have been perfect, spot on, right?
Yeah.
In comparison, they would have thought Baby would have been or also, known as Frances Houseman, they would have probably thought she was nuts.
Yeah. Exactly. Sorry if you see a blanket.
No, you're good.
AC's kicking on and I'm a little cold.
And here we've got Neil, played by Lonnie Price.
Yes.
We got a few pictures I know he'll be included in.
Yep.
We're having breakfast.
Yes.
At Kellerman's.
And
I want to go have breakfast at Kellerman's.
I do too. If it's that good of a breakfast, I do too.
And you know what? I didn't necessarily dislike Neil.
Uh-huh.
I think he had a little judgment he had to get over, per se.
He did. He
He
really
was a little
did.
snobby, but he had good heart, because there was something he said at the beginning of the movie that made me go, I think he's a really cool person, or that he had good intentions underneath it all.
Yeah.
With Neil, was that he had said, after this, me and some of the guys were going to go on a freedom ride. And I'm like, oh, dude,
Yeah.
that's cool stuff.
Yeah.
Because it takes guts to originally have done that back in the 60s. Okay. It took
Yes.
you know, so I knew he had, like, I feel like he had a good heart. He just had a lot of learning and growing up still to do.
He did. He
I'm
did.
like, this guy, Robbie,
Yeah.
again, face value, he looks great. Ladies, we got to remind ourselves, they may look good. That doesn't always mean the heart is good.
That's right. That's right.
However, Patrick Swayze was a whole nother ballgame.
Yes,
he was perfect.
He was.
Oh, I mean, he was great. He wasn't perfect. He was great.
Great. Yeah, he was great. Okay. All right, next picture here. Oh, yeah.
They shouldn't be showing off like that.
Yeah, exactly. And that got her interest right there. She was no longer interested in what they were doing. She wanted to know what the others are doing.
Mm-hmm. For those in the chat, I'm just curious, while we're talking about all this, what is one of your favorite quotes from the movie? Just curious, just throwing that out there, because I know there's a lot of good quotes in this.
There is. There
Mhm.
is. But yeah.
Including, they shouldn't be showing off like that.
Exactly. And that's at the big party that they're throwing.
Yeah. But they were showing off because, hello, they had to sell lessons.
Yeah, they had to sell the dance
Oh,
lessons.
look who it is.
Oh,
There's
the Bungalow Bunny.
Yeah, look at Patrick Swayze.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Patrick Swayze.
Now, this is what I really, really liked.
I love this moment. This was
do too.
his big moment as a character.
It was. The husband of the Bungalow Bunny, told him that he'd be gambling all night, gave him $200 or more to just keep her company all night long. And he said, nope,
No,
I can't do that.
I'm going to be busy. But look at, like, and she's mad after, of course. She's such a stinker.
She is.
She's also a snake.
She is.
But this was a big moment for him.
It was.
Stand up, do what was right. Do what he knew what he wanted to do was right for him and for baby. Like, he really considered her. And that was very considerate. But what is wrong with that man? Here, spend the night with my wife. Here's 200. Get out of here.
Exactly. It's
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just a big no. Patrick Swayze or not Patrick Swayze. That's a big no.
Exactly.
Yeah. That Bungalow Bunny.
Oh,
again, I meant to do this one a little bit sooner, right afterwards. And this is him and Penny dancing.
Yep.
Penny is played by actress Cynthia Rhodes. She was beautiful. I had a really hard time finding a picture where they were just still enough, though, to have a photo. But she was gorgeous. I can remember as a kid just wanting to be like her because she was nice and tall. She was beautiful. I am still not nice and tall. But she was gorgeous. I loved her dress. Loved her dress. I was like, oh dang, I wish I could have a dress like hers. All of her clothes. I wanted all of her clothes as a kid. I still want all of her clothes now. I still want that pink dress. It was beautiful. Oh, look at all that dancing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We go dancing. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
um, yeah. And Penny had definitely, she grew a lot
She did.
as a
She
character. I feel like she really overcame the prejudice of others who had money, in the
Yeah.
sense that like she finally accepted
Uh-huh.
baby and her family. Like she didn't just
Yeah.
treat them like, oh well, they're
Yeah.
the rich people and we just don't associate with them. But like really appreciated what her
Yeah.
dad did, Dr. Hausman did,
Yeah.
and what her family did. And that baby that's where she had it to grow. Again, there was
Yeah.
a lot of personal growth stories all around this movie, and
There
for
was.
her, that was one of them, was to
It
grow
was.
to accept other people,
Yep.
for who they are, and not
Yep.
always because, whether you have money or you don't have money
Oh, yeah.
makes a difference.
Yep. I'm looking okay, that's what I thought. So sorry, I looked up something on Cynthia Rhodes.
No, it's all good.
So they'll come in with at the very end though.
Okay, sounds
fun
good.
fact. So all righty. Let's go on here.
Oh my gosh, it's the watermelon scene. I carried a watermelon.
And then she gets in there. I carried her. She knew how. She knew it didn't sound good. What she got in there? And all she was trying to do was help Johnny's cousin get the watermelons to the staff. So, but yeah.
Yeah. I know. And then of course that would end up being the famous staircase, she would dance in.
Yep.
To practice and stuff.
Yeah. Later in the movie, yep.
I carried a watermelon. Like,
yeah. Yeah, she could have thought of something else to say.
yeah, it's so interesting because I think even here, this is when she's growing.
Yeah.
Do I want a guy like Neil or do I want a guy like Pat? I mean, sorry, like Johnny. I'd be picking Johnny too. But I think she was noticing again that when it comes to looks and the way things look, that sometimes, he looked like the bad boy. In this case, the bad boy ended up actually having really good heart. So
yeah.
And his cousin does too. I wish we would, been nice to maybe get a little bit more about him, but it's all good. It worked. It wasn't meant for it to be fully his story. So
no.
Yep.
No. So now let's go ahead and go on here. So I'll get the next set of photos up.
Oh, I think we're headed for something really good, aren't we?
Yeah, yes, we are.
I'm so excited.
So so I can get it to go. Come on. Be nice to me. Okay, well, that's not working for some reason. So let's go ahead and try it again. Come on. Oh, duh. I had to double click it and I didn't. Shoot.
I know now I got to make sure I included the one. I just realized.
Okay. Okay.
There was one photo I wanted to make sure. This way we make that full circle back towards my dad's comment earlier.
Yes.
Pretty sure I have it included. It takes like 2 seconds to.
Okay. All right. Now we're on track. We are on track. So. Okay. All right. you want me? Okay. I don't know. I hope this is the first
Okay.
one.
Yes. I don't know why. They're in order, but not in order.
Okay. Yes, this is when they're
Yes.
at the lake and she's learning to do the lift.
I have a collage later too, just so we all know. This is just for fun. We just want to have fun celebrating Johnny and Baby.
Yeah.
All of their moments.
Yeah. We do. So let's go ahead.
Oh.
Do
you know the story about this moment?
I don't. I just know that she was very ticklish.
She was very ticklish and he got annoyed.
Uh-huh.
So what they captured was real. Her being ticklish and him being annoyed, that was real.
Oh, wow. It fit right in the movie.
And he didn't, right, because he was getting frustrated because she's like, take after take after take. But it actually worked.
Yeah.
It worked. Being themselves actually worked for their movie.
Yeah, it did.
Oh my gosh, I love that scene. I would have been laughing and giggling too.
Yeah, me too, because I'm ticklish.
For him, he had been, he's been a dancer most of his life, so he knows. And she did.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this.
How do you...
There are several shots of this.
Yes, there is.
So the song that goes with this is Love is Strange, which I absolutely love.
Uh-huh.
And this is actually just of them rehearsing.
Wow.
The footage of them rehearsing because they were having such a fun time.
Oh, wow.
They kept the actual rehearsal footage instead of refilming. They used their rehearsal footage and didn't redo it because they were having such a good time actually rehearsing this together. So all of that was them goofing off, having a good time.
Wow, I did not even know that.
Mm-hmm. I love this scene. I really do. I actually think it's fun. I think it's playful.
I do too.
Yeah. I love him. Look at him. Time of my life.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
I love that. That's so gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
I want her dress. I want Johnny. I'm a single girl. What can I say, people? Okay.
Yeah. But yes, I want a dress too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I saw it,
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Them prepping. I know. These are not in order. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sure somebody's probably being like, wait, that's not in order. I'm sorry. Today was a little crazy. We ever redo this, trust me, it'll be perfect. But we'll be like live from Kellerman's next time. Oh, this was interesting because Penny, I love this where she's learning. He's looking right straight. Penny's looking right at him. Quite the scene.
Yeah.
Quite the scene.
Because it to me in this scene, because they're actually rehearsing the dance number for the big number in the red dress. I can't remember what the motel was.
At the other hotel.
Yeah. And it's like Penny's telling him what she said at the very end, which we'll circle to. Mm-hmm. It's like she's telling him, don't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get to it.
You can see her eyes, the way she's talking to him without speaking.
Yeah.
Like, this is not the one you want to work. No, don't fall in love. Don't do any of that. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And then at the end, it changes. Mm-hmm. And we'll do that.
Right.
we'll touch on that.
Yeah.
Because it's all part of the Penny growth character.
Yep. Penny had she had growth.
Yep.
They all did. There was a lot of kudos to the screenwriters, man. They were awesome. Again, another one from the Love is Strange scene. Again, just having fun. That's fun. I'm like, yeah, let's go. I want to have that kind of fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, people in the chat. Y'all want to have this fun? I know I do.
Yeah.
Wow. There's the lift.
Yep. She finally did it.
Which they did not practice until they didn't practice this.
Oh, wow.
She did not want to practice it. So Jennifer Grey had told to Self Magazine as well as The Guardian, I would never practice slip. I was too scared.
Yep.
And the day it was the first time.
Wow.
She had to trust him. That was
Yeah.
100%. All this was trust. Any of the lifts were trust. 100%.
Wow.
I know. How many of us have practices at home just on the couch? Come on. You know you have, okay? And if you're lying, you're lying. All right. So even though this takes place in summer, this actually was filmed in October, so it was really cold here.
Uh-huh.
In these scenes.
Yeah. The lake was cold.
And he also refused to even he refused a stunt double. She refused. This was all them.
Wow.
I guess because he had also a knee had been aggravated.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that was from one of his other movies he filmed. So yeah, he was quite an actor.
Oh, I just saw this collage and I thought it was perfect. Look at all that.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I guess he did not like the iconic line of nobody puts baby in the corner because there technically wasn't really a corner.
Well, it worked.
Scott says, look at the last message, Cam. Very last one. Oh, yeah. He had played football in high school. I didn't realize that. I just real quickly some other notes I had also kept for today. Hey, Scott, we're going to Kellerman's. We're going to go to Kellerman's one day. It's going to be a girl trip.
We're moving on to next week's topic. Show open folder.
Also, while they were filming, it was known as Dancing Film Productions instead of Dirty Dancing. So they didn't know. Just fun fact, just to throw in.
Okay. All right. So. All right. So now let's go ahead because there's another folder he wants us to open before we go to next week's topic, but that's before we go. So. I think it's already. Oh, yes.
The ending, the baby. Oh, I look at their shots. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
Way they're looking at each other, the way they stand firm together.
Yeah.
In my world, okay? My world. They are together forever.
Yes.
I know that there has been another Dirty Dancing done where they did not, and I don't like that adaptation for that reason. So in my world, they end up together, and I don't care if anybody else disagrees. Whatever, you can have your own imagination because I'm going to keep mine. In my world, they were together.
I'm glad I'm not the only one because I'm the same way.
Yes, Kim. Yes, I'm so glad we are Team Baby and Johnny.
That's right.
Yes.
So, but yeah. Oh yeah. I'm with you.
And there should
My
be
world's the same way. They ended
there
up
should be
together.
one more photo, I think, that
Okay.
I had added. And this is to circle back around. If I'm correct, that's the next one
Yes.
to talk about this.
Yeah.
They had done a movie previously together called Red Dawn in 1984,
Yep.
and they clashed.
Uh-huh.
But their chemistry on screen was unmatched. Come on, y'all. Okay. You can feel that heat.
Yes.
Heat. Anyways, and she originally, when she heard that he was going to be the co-star, she refused. She's like, no. And he actually had to go talk to her, like, and talk her into, let me, I
Yeah.
want to be Johnny. This is gonna work, you know?
Mhm. Yeah.
And I guess they did. I guess they talked it out originally, even if though there were times on screen that it would not on screen, but while they were shooting, like the dance scene where she gets ticklish and he gets annoyed.
Yeah.
But again, it worked for the scene, people.
It
Okay,
did.
his being annoyed worked for the movie.
It did.
But they did talk about it, and of course, in the long run, it kind of worked out for them. And
Yeah.
actually, even after this movie, though, it would be years. It would be not until sadly he had just passed away. She did Dancing with the Stars, which she won.
Yes.
And she had done it because she had battled thyroid cancer. He had passed away, and she refused to dance after this movie. She said she'd go for years, many years, with going to weddings because she was afraid people were going to think she was professional, and she wasn't.
Yeah.
And she didn't want people to like associate, she was trying to, again, even grow as her own person in real life.
Yeah.
And not have people thinking that she could dance professionally. And of course, now she's absolutely wonderful. So she made up for lost times and won the Mirror Wall. I actually remember that season. I actually watched that season because I really do like Jennifer Grey, and I really wanted her to win that. And I thought it would be perfect. I think he really watched over her on that one. And I meant to grab photos of that special time, but sorry. It is what it is.
That's all right. Like I
Right.
said,
I'm glad that they worked it out. I'm so glad that they worked it out, even if they clashed. I know they didn't fully like each other, but I'm glad that they worked it out behind the scenes so that things could be good.
yeah. Yeah.
So,
Oh,
and their
yeah.
chemistry though is really.
Yeah. Their chemistry is unmistakable in both Red Dawn and in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they just have one good chemistry together on screen. Because it's like you said, it's even though there's differences between them, they don't let the differences come between their screen chemistry.
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go next folder.
I don't know how many more folders we have. I know we got some music to talk about still.
Yes, and then before we go to the next topic, there's another one that we're going to be showing too that Scott uploaded from.
Is it a surprise from Scott?
Huh?
Is it a surprise from Scott?
I think so.
I thought it had. Oh, we never got talked about the Bungalow Bunnies. That's okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll
I
touch on.
tried to upload. I thought I had uploaded a picture of Robbie, that snake, and the Bungalow Bunny, but that's okay. It is what it is. Basically,
Yeah.
they're both weasels. They're both snakes.
Exactly.
People, okay.
Yes.
No cheating on people.
Exactly.
Be good. Be loyal. Be like
Yes.
Connie and Baby. How they were together, not how he was before.
Yes. Okay, there it is. So we'll actually do that one.
I'm not sure I see what you're talking about.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. All right. So that was it for that one. That was it for the pictures.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
other than I will upload one more. I will not show it till the end though, that Scott did upload for us. So
should we talk some music?
Yes, let's.
Of course, this happens in the 1960s. So they tried to keep some of the original tunes from the 60s. As we saw earlier, the box office was a huge success. It was over 200 million and winning an Academy Award for Best Original Song. What?
Yahoo!
The songs on the soundtrack are, of course, are both supposed to be for the, it's supposed to make you feel a certain way, nostalgic and
Yeah.
retro and feel good and excitement and build.
Yes.
Do you have a particular favorite song? Just curiosity.
I've had the time of my life.
That's my favorite. But of course, She's Like the Wind is definitely. But then Love is Strange. I love
Yep.
that whole scene. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
so it's really hard to like, it's hard to like then to not include Love is Strange. Though,
Yeah.
so it's like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Fun fact: in high school, I was a cheerleader. Yes, I was. I absolutely loved it. And one of the songs one year, I actually got to choreograph a dance, and I actually picked a song off of Dirty Dancing's album. I do the mashed potato. I could do the twist. I did actually created a choreographed a dance to that song. Yeah. Of course, I've Had the Time of My Life is by Bill Medley and Jennifer Warner's.
Yep.
Be My Baby by the Ronettes.
Yep.
She's Like the Wind. Patrick Swayze. Oh no, he can
Yes.
sing. It's amazing.
His voice is just, yeah.
Yes. Hungry Eyes. Oh
Yes.
my gosh. That song by Eric Carmen.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, please.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, great. There's Stay by Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs. Yes, by Mary Clayton. You Don't Own Me by the Blow Monkeys. That's an interesting name. Overload by Alfie. I don't know how to pronounce this. Acosta. This Overload. That's all I. Yeah. I don't know. That song was probably like my least favorite. Love is Strange by Mickey and Sylvia. Where Are You Tonight by John Johnston. It is In the Still of the Night, the 5 sentence, which I love that song. In the Still Nights. But you and I both know that they did a bigger album later.
Yes, they did.
I remember we've talked about this before because then they added in the other songs like Big Girls Don't Cry.
Yep.
You Love Me. Love Man by Otis Redding.
Oh, yeah.
Some Kind of Wonderful. These Arms of Mine. Cry to Me. Dun, 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 dun. And Will You Love Me Tomorrow?
Yep.
Do you love me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do You Love Me by the Contours. That's the song I did in high school. Do you love me? Do you love
me?
me? Yes, you do. Now that I can
dance.
Watch me now. Isn't that so true though? That song really does actually kind of resemble a little bit of their own story. Like,
It does.
Now that I can dance. Now then they both finally found out that they could, she realized she could dance and they fell in love in the long run.
Yes, they did.
Good times. Good times.
Yes.
Although, Eric Carmen's is, of course, is the 80s style, but it just worked.
It did. It really did.
God, it worked.
Uh-huh.
I think it's because most of the other songs were kept mostly, nostalgic, that it worked.
Yeah.
Retro and all that stuff. And then Otis Redding's Love Man. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
With Patrick Swayze's moves.
Oh, yeah.
We already talked about Love is Strange.
Yes.
Love that song. The song. Okay, I didn't have time. I needed to have done more research on this one, and that was In the Still of the Night when they were together. I had a really hard time trying to find photos of them together that night when she's wearing the white pants and after everything that happened with Penny's situation. That hot, steamy In the Still of the Night.
Yes.
Just watch the movie, people. Okay, you can just watch it. And then These Arms of Mine again. Otis Redding, you gotta love him.
Yep.
But I like the fact that the song though, Will You Love Me Tomorrow, though, that makes sense because it's like it does. We do question that, right? We question that. If you're in this time of life when you're just like doing whatever, wink, wink, nod, nod, not saying that you should, but some people choose to. You do wonder, will that other person still love you the next day?
Yep. And the one that we were talking about, where we said it was called More Dirty Dancing, which peaked at number 3 on the
Yes.
Billboard
Yep.
Top 200. So,
And
it looks like that. Yeah, it looks like that Ubaldo's favorite song also is Like the Wind, and Scott's in it too. I mean, he had a voice.
Somebody close to me.
She's out of my league. Yeah.
Out of my league.
Yeah.
And that's what he also realized. At some point, she's out of my league. But yet at the same time, they both had to come to grips with that. Like, just like Penny had to come to terms. There was about social class and money and
Yeah, because it was Yep. And it's just like Penny pointed out at the end, though, when he went to see her after the whole situation, I mean, Penny says, "What are you doing, Johnny?" And it got him thinking. And then at that time, the weasel named Robbie started teasing Baby, and then that just set Johnny off.
Pow.
Yeah, that set Johnny off to
Yeah.
So
see the dad should listen. Johnny's gonna fight for her honor versus Robbie. He was not gonna fight. He wouldn't have fought for Lisa's honor. No. He's a weasel. He would have been he went the bungalow bunny instead, just because he had something for 5 minutes versus something he could have had for a lifetime.
Exactly.
But She's Like the Wind was also co-wrote by Stacey Wiltz.
Yep.
Of course, with Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
It was, again, like he was saying, it peaked on it also peaked on number 3 on the US Billboard and went number 1 on the adult contemporary list. That is so
I figured.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, it should have that one I feel like should have won a thing, but whatever.
Oh, wow.
Whatever.
Wow. Scott says it is certified 4 times platinum. It sold 4 million copies on January 24th, 1994. Wow. Well, it's one of those movies that are timeless. Anybody can relate to it, because it's like anybody that knows, that's trying to search for who they really are can really relate to this movie. So
agreed. It was it's timeless, it's classic. I love this movie. This is just one of my absolute favorites. It's just amazing.
Yep. And since we've been mentioning the bungalow bunny, what the definition of a bungalow bunny is, where she stays up at Kellerman's all week long and her husband only comes on the weekends. That's the definition of a bungalow bunny.
Oh, yes. That's what she did.
Yep. So, but yes, it was a slow seller for More Dirty Dancing, though, which I can understand because everybody liked the first one. So they were, so it was quite slow for the second one. Because
while I was looking up for some more information on music, I just also took a special note here that I see from online Wikipedia that we do know there was another adaptation of Dirty Dancing. We already talked about that. I don't even talk about that one because I have a hard time. There was also a 2004 prequel, Dirty Dancing Havana Nights. That's interesting. That's all right. It is what it is. That TV made, by the way, was came out in 2017. But this also says that there is possibly a sequel that could be being released in summer 2025 with Gray coming back at reprising her role. We'll see.
Oh, that'd
How do
be
you do that
awesome.
though? You can't
Yeah.
do that. It makes me go, how do you do that without Johnny? How can you do that
Yeah.
without Johnny?
Yeah, how can you? I mean,
How do you do a whole lifetime?
yeah, without, yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see if this is true or if somebody just edited and just put out their own crap.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Because
yes, I do agree with you on the other adaptation of Dirty Dancing Havana Nights. I watched it. I only watched it once and did not like it.
I was all right. But again, it was what it was, you know?
Yeah, that's true. To me, it just didn't, yeah. It was just too much. It's just like too much trying to follow the original rather than, trying to
Be its own.
Yeah. I mean, if it would have had its own storyline, then yeah, CGI. Okay, that could be it too. CGI, yeah. So yeah, I agree. It could be CGI. Dirty Dancing soundtrack was certified. Oh, just last year, Dirty Dancing soundtrack was certified 14 times platinum on July 7th, 2022. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a timeless.
Right, our mascot is like pawing at the door.
Okay. All right, we're going to see our mascot here.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's like, I want in.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, come on, Alfie. Come on, Birdie. Like, Mom.
Let me in.
Oh yeah, she really is. We'll see if she jumps up here. She's kind of like, she was like knocking at the door and just, yeah.
However, by July 2023, it was confirmed that due to the Hollywood writers' strikes, the film had been delayed until.
Here's the thing,
until summer 2025.
Okay, in my world, they are married happily ever after. They are still dancing in the living room or kitchen. Okay.
In my universe too.
Exactly. Okay, in our universe is a good one. It's a correct one. It's a good one, and people just need to respect. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it was delayed due to the writers' strike till 2025. So
you got an ear.
Yeah, there's an ear.
Give her a treat. You want to say hi? Can you come say hi real quick? There we go. She's going to be a feisty. She's a feisty one tonight. Yeah, she wants to be a mama's girl, but she's just on her own terms.
Yes.
Yes, Scott, don't break our heart, okay?
We know he's passed away, but still, in our world, they're still together.
Okay, if Captain America gets to end up with his love of his life, then so doesn't Johnny and Baby, okay?
Exactly.
Still dancing together.
In our world.
Come on. You want to come say hi?
Elfie, you want to come say hi to everybody?
Other one.
Oh, there's Galinda. There's Sorceress Galinda.
Yeah. Oh, there she is.
Oh, she's going to say hi. Maybe,
well,
maybe not.
Just a second. She wants a treat.
Oh.
She wants a treat. Here. She just wants a treat. These cats just want treats.
I know.
So. Captain America. Seriously. He ends up with the love of his life. So doesn't Baby and Johnny.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Exactly.
They had the time of their lives, and they will continue to have the time of their lives.
Exactly.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Mine too.
Exactly.
Never heard of him. That could be true.
That's it. Wow. Well, Dirty Dancing. This has been fun.
It
I just
has.
need to go find me my own Johnny.
Yeah. And before we do the fun facts, because let's go ahead and this is what he posted. Mountain Lake Lodge.
Oh, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the movie. Beginning of when we just started. We were talking about settings.
Yeah. Experience Kellerman's Mountain House. Step into Johnny and Baby's dancing shoes at Mountain Lake Lodge. Visit the real film locations from the movie, such as Kellerman's Mountain House, Baby's Cabin, and the location of the lift.
Yep.
Join us for an in-depth self-guided tour through 11 original locations from the movie. Shop official Dirty Dancing merchandise online at Kellerman's gift shop.
Yep. Yeah.
And
this is what we were talking about during the setting.
Yep. And this is why I popped it up. And then it also gives you the times here. It says, immerse yourself in the immerse yourself in the experience of Dirty Dancing themed weekend. When themed activities, dance lessons with the professional dancers, dance parties, and more. Dirty Dance themed weekend 2024 dates now available to book. Fast forward, it was February 9th through the 11th, April 26th through the 28th, June 21st through the 23rd, July 26th through the 28th. Oh, there's Glenda. August 23rd through the 25th, September 13th through the 15th, and then the final one is October 25th through the 27th. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much.
So Kim, we need to go between your birthday and my birthday.
Yes.
We'll just call it unbirthday and
exactly.
Girls Weekend, okay? And Mrs. R2 is going.
Yes. So I would say that you can count on it being at Kellerman's, returning to Kellerman's, and baby quite a few years older. Yeah. You will see other characters that are from the original. Wow. Holy cow.
They're going to break my heart. You know they are. They're going to break our hearts.
I know.
I don't want them to break our hearts.
And then Jennifer Grace said this is about Dirty Dancing. This is about Dirty Dancing too. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is one of my favorite movies.
It is. It is mine too, as well. Yeah. Like I said at the beginning, I wore the VHS out. I wore the DVD out. I almost wore the Blu-ray out.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, just another little fun information. The one that played Penny, Cynthia Rhodes, also did Flashdance as a dancer too.
Oh, there we go.
So, and another, just to kind of a little bit of Disney here. Jerry Orbach, who played the dad, also voiced Lumiere in the original Beauty and the Beast. I
think Glinda is getting in on her Dirty Dancing skills.
I think so. I've seen that. I've seen that. So I think she's taking Dirty Dancing.
Folks, I love my cats. If they want to hang out, they hang out.
Leave my Blu-ray alone, Kim. Yes, I will. But yes, it's a movie that I watch over and over again.
Same. I watch it multiple times a year.
Yep.
The 1980s just have some of my favorites, Breakfast Club, which will be on this weekend.
Oh, I love the Breakfast Club.
John Hughes, that's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, this one, Steel Magnolias, is one of my other favorites.
Oh, my
other goal is to go visit there in Louisiana.
Yes.
Yeah, I got goals. Mine, it's funny. Do you want to go? Here's me. If I go visit across the seas, it's only because I want to go to like locations and authors' locations.
Yeah.
And the same goes here. Like, I want to be here. I want to go to Kellerman's. I want to go to Louisiana. I want to go to see what Steel Magnolias is. I want to go to the authors' houses in New England states.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to go find me a Johnny, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, life goals, could
Exactly.
happen.
Exactly.
So, anywho, my cats look at me. Alfie's like, "Mom, are you done yet?" She's like,
Are you gonna end this?
"Oh yeah, she's up on her up where she likes to sit, her favorite spot." She's like,
Uh-huh.
"This at me very directly." I'm like, "I know you're talking about me."
Yep.
Oh man, I'm getting the look. Scott and Kim know the look, and I will have to share y'all a picture later. I've taken a picture of the look, and she knows what look I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, this has been so much fun. Just chit-chatting, girl talking, thinking about Patrick Swayze, remembering Patrick Swayze.
Yep.
And I'm excited because we're going to talk about him again next week.
Yes.
And now we get to go from the love scene to another.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh yeah. That yeah.
I'm like, maybe I'll do a poll this week
Yeah.
between the two couples.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see where we end up this week.
Yeah, Baby and Johnny, and then can't remember.
Oh, I could even do the love scenes against each other.
Yeah.
What? If I could finally find a photo of Baby and Johnny, like in that hot moment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, do it. I can see my dad. Oh. Go back to the dad-daughter stuff. We're good.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Hey, we're just having the time of our lives here.
Exactly.
Seriously, thinking about Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're talking about Dirty Dancing. We're thinking about the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. What do you say, Kim? Anything else that you'd like to add in?
No.
Other than if you have not seen this movie, watch this movie.
Exactly. It's a classic. It's a timeless classic.
Mm-hmm. I think this movie definitely gets it really does bring friends together and to watch and chicken night, whatever. It's a really good movie.
It is.
It's a good movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of good lessons to be learned too.
Yep. A lot.
Yep. Like try not to be someone you're not, just be yourself.
Exactly.
Yep. So Kim and Nicole. All right.
I don't know what he's talking about.
All right.
I think they're saying it's time.
I think so. Because your dad now. I think
he's like, peace. Let's go.
Have a good night, Scott. Thank you for popping in, and thank you for popping in the chat.
So thank you to everybody for coming into the chat tonight.
Yes, we had Danny, we had R2, we had Mrs. R2, we had Ubaldo, we had Scott, Isaac, your dad.
Yep.
Yeah, we had.
Yep, it was a good crowd. Hey, thank you to everybody. And if you're listening watching this later, thank you for listening and letting us like fangirl and just chit chat with you about Dirty Dancing.
Yep.
It's our point in life to have the time of our lives.
Exactly. I think I got everybody. I hope I got everybody. If I missed you,
and thank you for hanging in there. I know it was a little crazy tonight, but at the beginning especially, but we got through it. Next week we're gonna be good because we are
prepared.
Yeah, we're good.
We know what we're doing.
Good.
Yes. And as mentioned during the show, yes, next week's gonna be another Patrick Swayze fangirl session. Ghost. And that stars Whoopi Goldberg and I believe Demi Moore too.
Correct. Demi Moore.
Because it's Demi Moore is his love interest in this one.
Woo!
Ooh, yeah. Yep.
Yep.
We're gonna get we're
I'll
gonna
be
go
getting those
from the
polls up by Tuesday.
we're going to go from the country to the city.
Yes, we will be.
I don't. Okay, we understand.
All right. Well, thank you to everybody again for dropping into the chat.
Yes.
Thank you. I know that just sending a huge shout out to our Red 5 family that we love and support. Make sure you check out all the 37 podcasts and that.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I guess this is this a good night?
Yeah. And also don't forget to there's also the ATSW people. They also have Monday and Wednesday too.
Yep.
And every other Saturday. So they're also do podcasts too. So check them out as well.
Yep.
And they're on YouTube as well.
I wasn't sure if you already covered that at the beginning. So I was just like,
I'm not sure either. So just a reminder, hey, if you're looking for anything, most likely you're gonna find it.
yep.
So, but yes, I don't know if I covered it. My mind's juice right now.
We were just talking about Patrick Swayze. We're melting now at this point.
Yes, we are. We're melting. So,
all right, Kim. Well, this has been fun.
It has.
So it's time to say it's a good night
and a good week. Be kind. Yep. Be kind to everyone.
Be kind to everyone,
including your enemies if you have any.
And bungalow bunnies too.
Yes, and bungalow bunnies.
Maybe even the weasel. He probably needs some love, even though he's a jerk. Don't date him now.
Maybe, don't date him. Just be his friend. Maybe you can teach him a lesson. Anyway, thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Have a good week and a good weekend, and we'll see you again next week when we cover Ghost.
Peace.
Peace. And just like Scott, I'm not ready.
Please get your shit.
Exactly.